Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2. I'm Eddie Fisher, and I'm just playing games with my kids. All right, so yeah, it's a big week in this house. We've got. First of all, I'm gonna get in a rhythm, and I'll introduce you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm joined by my two children. Elise, say hi.
Hello.
Awesome. And Lucas, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Doing good. Don't you mean doing well? Come on, Superman does good. You're doing well.
Why? I feel like Superman. I feel like I want to say Superman's dead, but I can't be sure.
He's not dead. He's alive and he's kicking.
How old is he though?
I don't know. Comic books are weird. If Spider-Man aged based on the years his comic book was out, he'd be extremely old. But yeah, he's still normal aged man fighting crime and also sometimes saving the universe. You know, I think about that all the time in cartoons and stuff, and I got it, at least, don't worry. I think about that where it's like you watch a show for 7, or like, I'm going to say Family Guy or The Simpsons. Like Maggie's a baby forever, even though they've celebrated Christmas every season, probably for those shows. So that you see the passage of time, but you never see anyone grow up. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like they go like 15 Christmases and she's still a little baby.
Yeah, totally.
That's funny.
So I say it's a big week because this week, it's both on. We'll call it because
big week.
Both your birthdays are basically this.
My birthday's May 11, which is tomorrow.
Yeah. And so, by the time they hear this, it'll be done and over with. But your birthday and then your birthday, Lucas.
On
Sunday. Which is on Sunday.
Birthday Palooza. It's the same day as Mother's Day.
Yeah.
We're going to eat cake.
Yeah, well, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
The last time we talked about Mother's Day on a podcast, you guys remember that?
No.
Where Mark and Brandon made fun of me for mommy making cookies for your class for your birthday on Mother's Day. Oh, I'm surprised you don't remember that. You used to quote it all the time, them burning me. Anyway.
I don't remember.
Speaking of cake, Elise, what's the best birthday cake? If you could pick any birthday cake, what are you picking? Thinking? You're always thinking real hard about it.
Kit Kat cake.
Kit Kat cake.
Yeah, I only had last year I didn't feel well, so I only got a little of my cake. And then a day or two after I had one slice and that was it, but
I'm so sorry.
And this year,
but I'm doing a Kit Kat cake again.
All right. Is this truly you could pick any cake in the world and you'd pick Kit Kat cake, huh? No. Some concoction your mom made up, I think.
No, I would have dirt cake, but
yeah, that's the one.
I forgot about that.
We're only gonna have that once a year for you.
It's for me, the best guy.
Dang.
I'm not the best guy.
And my birthday cake this year is gonna be an M&M birthday cake.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and
that sounds
it's
good.
on our Bible study day.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll get to hang out with all of our friends. So if you could right now, if you're like, I've got infinite money and time, Lucas, what are you doing for your birthday?
Well, my mom already said this.
No. Not what we have planned. If you could just do anything in the world for your birthday, what would you do? I could tell you what I would do. I'd go down into Nintendo World and just hang out for the day. That's what I would do.
I would go watch a Stanley Cup final game when it's actually the Stanley Cup final. And
See?
if the Kraken make it, they're close. They're in round 2 against the Dallas Stars.
Is that who you're voting for, Kraken?
Let's go Kraken.
Yeah, boy. Elise, you got any possibility whatsoever? What are you doing on your birthday? Money's not an issue. You got all the time in the world. Where would you go? what would you do?
Go to Craig's Cruises.
Your aspirations are so small, and I appreciate that you appreciate it. Well, that's great. So, yeah, this week, we got birthdays to celebrate. We got Mother's Day coming up. We got The Legend of Zelda coming out in the middle of all of that, and I'm
On
really sorry.
Friday.
That's Daddy's Day.
Yeah.
So,
even though it's not his birthday.
it doesn't matter. I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild was just a huge, awesome experience on the Nintendo Switch, so I really can't wait to play a game that's the sequel to it. But speaking of games, that's what this podcast is about. If you listen to the first one, I know we just kind of ramble and whatever, and the title says it all, and then so does the intro. I'm just a guy who has a hobby of video games. I actually worked for GameStop for 11 years.
Yeah, isn't that why you got like all of this stuff?
No, it's because I enjoy video games. I enjoy the stories they
too.
tell, the things they teach you, mechanics, and the fun that you have. And so my kids have shared in that hobby. And we thought, wouldn't it be fun if we just made a day a week to just sit and chat and have fun?
Yeah.
And so over this last weekend, speaking of Legend of Zelda, that led up to the Splatoon Splatfest. And I got to tell you,
Power
I'm-
won. Boo!
exactly. So they
I
did a
want
thing.
Courage to win.
They did a thing where it was the three pieces of the Triforce were the three colors, or like the three teams you could pick. So you had
Courage,
power.
you had wisdom, you had power.
Yeah.
Wisdom was blue, courage was green, and
I wanted
and,
Courage
and,
to win.
And power is red.
Courage won the most battles, though.
Yeah, I didn't check the full stats. I should do that. But so all weekend, I was doing my best to bring Courage up to snuff. You saw it, Lucas. I won a ton of matches.
Didn't I see it
true.
too?
You saw some, yeah, but like Lucas, I was getting, what was it, 21 and
You did get 21.
yeah,
and
like 21
18
splats in a
and
row.
15.
Gee!
I was crushing it.
He didn't even get
remember
like
that.
he got like one splat.
One, oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
I got splatted.
Yeah,
once,
like
you mean.
one given splat. I should say.
Let me look it up because I was so disappointed because Lucas was so pumped. So this last year we picked up the Nintendo online family account so Lucas could start playing on his own. That was kind of a big step.
Yeah, that was on Christmas. I was excited.
Yeah. Well, and as a parent, that's something I never really had to think about is like, okay, you got to have your own email account. And then that's something I supervise and have to maintain for. It was so much work just get your stuff set up.
Yeah, like it took the whole Christmas day.
Yeah, well, not the whole day. We went and did other things.
Pretty much the whole day.
But yeah. Oh, here's the stats. All right. So the most votes. Wow, they don't even. This doesn't have all of them. I need all of it. I need all the stats. Because they rank it on a few different things. So let's see. The most votes were power.
Yeah.
The most wins, power. The most pro wins, power. The most tricolor wins, power. Power swept the whole thing. Wisdom was super close on a couple. And courage was actually, it was a really, you're looking at like 34, 33%, 32% for all of these things. It was super, super close. It wasn't like a landslide on one thing. It really was a really fun Splatfest, I thought. And I think it's so cool that Splatoon does these to promote like a game coming out or doing like a cross promotion with someone else. Did you guys play? You played a few matches, right, Lucas? How was Splatoon feeling to you?
It was feeling good. I haven't played it in a while, but still feeling good.
Yeah.
Don't get as many splats as I want, but
You just gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think I'll ever be as good as you.
The controller.
I mean, I might be.
The controller, if you move it, the camera on the screen will move too.
Do you know what they call that?
No.
They call that gyro aiming. You're using the gyroscopics in the controller to aim. And I think Splatoon does a really smart thing where they don't let you look up and down with the stick, and they only let you spin the camera so that you always know where neutral is with your hand. It's very natural. And I think that is why that game, I think, feels, well, there's a million reasons I think Splatoon 3 is just a phenomenal game. But I think that's one of the very important aspects of how it works. I know that's a little technical for you guys, but just in case there's other dads or something listening, it's really cool. Splatoon's awesome. What's your favorite? What's the
I
best?
haven't played in a long time.
Elise, what weapon do you like using in Splatoon?
Um,
Talking to your mic, though. You're on the floor. All right, while you're thinking, Lucas, how about you tell me, what's your go-to?
Video game?
No, your Splatoon weapon. What do you like using? Like you're a roller guy?
I only have like a couple weapons. I love my splatter shot.
Splatter shot. Is that
The splatter
like a rapid
shot.
fire one?
The one where it's like the square, the rectangle one. It's like
oh,
Yeah.
that's white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You know me, I was a dualies guy since number 2 had dualies?
Yeah.
I love the splat dualies
But
because I
then-
love a dodge. Any game that gives me a good dodge like that, I'm there for it. But I
think-
found that I'm way better kind of sticking to my Splatoon 1 roots and just using, I forget what everything is called, but that
The
Super
Splatter
Soaker
Shot
looking
Pro?
one. Can't remember. It's got
That-
long range.
Yeah,
It's a little bit
Splatter Shot
slower,
Pro.
but it's a lot more powerful.
And it uses a lot of ink fast.
Well, unless you stat yourself, that's kind of the tricky thing is that you can level up your shirts and stuff, and you'll get those little icons that are like bonuses to your stuff. So you might have something called an ink saver, and that'll keep more ink in your tank for longer. And you can get, say you had a shirt that had one of those, but you wanted 3. But your shirt unlocked other things like being able to walk and paint more. If you scrub your items, like say you wore a different shirt and you got that other things, if you scrub them with the street urchin man, you can use those to get the ones you want and stack them on the clothes you like. And then you can have like 3 of them all be ink savers and you could shoot for days. It's pretty clever. You look overwhelmed when I said that.
I know, because I am.
Yeah. Elise, did you think of it? Did you think about your favorite weapon?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me.
The same one as you.
The same one as me. You're not a paint roller gal? I figured you like a paint roller.
I don't know. Paint
No.
rollers for me are kind of hard.
Because
They
then
can
you
be.
can't, like, shoot them up. Well, if you splat them on the ground, you sort of can.
Did you know if you jump and throw the thing, it'll do like a vertical strike that goes further out?
Yeah, it goes
I
like-
think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't show them
Look, I know
because it's a podcast.
I have a way I always tell people what this game is, but Elise, if you were to give someone, do you know what an elevator pitch is?
No.
So an elevator pitch is the idea of taking an explanation of something. And it's just funny. I'm explaining an elevator pitch longer than an elevator pitch, but like if you had a big idea, but you had only seconds to tell someone what it is because you're like in an elevator going up a floor, that's how long you have to tell them what your great idea is or what the idea of something is. So if I were to say my elevator pitch of Splatoon, I would say it's a arena shooter where it looks like Nickelodeon and you're shooting ink everywhere.
Yeah.
What would you say, Lucas? Like your elevator pitch of Splatoon. If you're telling your friends on the schoolyard, Splatoon, it's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking of something. I was just like,
Oh, come on. You gotta be on your game. Like,
well, I'm sorry.
ask me about any game and I'll give you an elevator pitch.
Gungeon.
Enter the Gungeon roguelite. It's all about wacky guns. Look at that.
Okay.
Give me another one. Elise, give me a game. I'll give you an elevator pitch. Any game.
Mario Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey is a 3D Mario adventure full of all sorts of crazy worlds you've never seen before.
Yeah, and there's a secret world if you get to like 160 something.
No, it's like 600 or something.
No, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Lucas, give me one more game. Let's elevator pitch it.
Okay.
Any game.
The Home Alone Lost in New York.
It's a game based off the movie, and people like the movie. That's all you need to know.
A lot more than the game, because that game sucks.
Yeah, it's not. None of the Home Alone games are good. I played a lot of that. I think it was I played the first one on the Game Boy, and it's got like I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. You're going through like a level of your house, and there's all these things that you're dodging that are like home objects. It's weird. All right,
Why would you be dodging them?
What's that?
Why would you be dodging them?
You don't want to get in your own traps, do you? Shoot.
Makes sense.
Elise, what other games have you played this week? Do you need to set that down, Lucas? You go do something? Yeah, go for it. It's okay. Elise, what other things have you played this week? I know a lot of times we wind down after school. We watch a show or we play a game.
I haven't played video games this week.
You haven't? None at all?
Only We Bear Bears.
Yeah, she's only just been watching We Bear Bears.
Well, it's. I appreciate the shows that you get into because as an adult, they're very funny to me. And they just seem like such a wacky thing for you to be into. But hey, if you're having fun with it, have fun with it. Lucas, you decided that FIFA was this big game that you love now?
Yes, FIFA 22.
What made you do FIFA? Did you play it with your friends or something?
No, I just played it once and I'm like, I just played one game and I'm like, holy crap, this is so easy. When you, like at the library, when you said it was like...
So easy.
No, when you said it was all buttons, I'm like, oh boy.
Is that...
But then when
is that how I explained it? That game is all buttons.
Yeah, like to shoot is button, to pass...
You gotta press something.
To pass is a button, to lob pass is a button.
I think what I said is that there's a lot of things to consider because there's like 3 different pass buttons, if I remember correctly. There's like a normal pass, a through pass, a lob pass, and I think they're all... I haven't played FIFA in forever because I don't really like soccer.
Yeah, but FIFA's so easy. Bro, you don't even have to aim. You just get power, but the longer you hold power, the higher it goes.
The arc on the ball. Okay. Okay, so loving FIFA.
Yes.
Do you feel like you understand? So when I played sports games as a kid, I learned that's why I know the majority of things about sports video games. I know the rules of NHL and NFL.
Well, everybody
because
should
of video
know.
Games.
Everybody should know the rules of NHL.
But why? And did you know that the NHL is kind of a niche sport? Like compared to everything else. So what that means is like football is like 1,000,000 times more popular than hockey, even though it's way cooler.
Well, also it's a lot bigger of an arena. Plus, it's even a stadium. So
yeah, it's a stadium. Well, I mean, I just mean like people. It's a more popular sport. More people care about it, follow it, watch it than they do hockey.
Which is sad.
It is sad. Elise, what are you doing over there?
If
just chilling on a beanbag.
If hockey goes extinct, I will cry.
And then you'll just move on with your life because it's okay. Hey, what else did you play?
What else?
Yeah, anything?
I don't know. I've been making tons of teams on NHL.
That is true. You just like, should I get you a designer game like Style Savvy or something? So sorry, Style Savvy is like a game where you make outfits for people and sell them in your cool store. I was just teasing because you made a lot of teams, which means you probably made a lot of jerseys, right?
I mostly press triangle.
Oh, just like what? Auto-generate a jersey?
It's like, apply team colors.
Yeah, but you guys still got to set the team colors. You got to pick a jersey style, right?
I don't usually pick a jersey style.
That's all right.
I
You're
pick
making teams for whatever reason.
I care most about the arena.
Oh, I see it all.
Like sometimes I do
Makes
the
sense.
stanchion effects.
Okay.
Then like I usually take a little bit on the goal horn. But today I made the Kalamazoo All-Stars, and their goal horn is the Boston Bruins, and their goal song is also the Boston Bruins.
Oh, I guess. Elise, what game do you want to play? Like, Not even necessarily one we have. Is there like a game that you thought, oh man, I wish we had that and we could play it, or one that you wanted to play that we haven't tried yet? I know one I really want to show
One
you.
that me and Lucas have played at GameStop.
What, WarioWare?
No.
Kirby's Dream Buffet.
Yeah, Kirby's Dream
Oh.
Buffet. It's
Yeah.
fun.
I thought that was going to
It's
be
basically
freezing. I
like
got
racing
sad.
down a treat.
Do you need to use the
race.
bathroom, Lucas? Okay, you're just wiggling a lot over there.
It's just like racing down like donuts and stuff.
Yeah,
It made
like
me think
food.
of Fall Guys. Does that make sense?
Well, I mean, except it's not like online. Like you can shove people off and like.
But I think
you're
it
not-
can be online.
You can shove people off, but they can come back up.
Talking to your mic, kiddo.
because they're Kirby's.
Yeah, of course they are. That's why it's called Kirby Dream Buffet.
It looked neat. I didn't try it though.
It is.
You like it?
Me and Lucas
The
have.
colors are original, which is pink, yellow, green, and blue.
Okay.
I almost said purple. For some
I
reason.
love the blue and green.
There's no purple.
I had a lot of fun. So Elise and I played through Kirby's Return to Dreamland. That's not it. What's
No,
the
Kirby's-
the Forgotten Land?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kirby
That's
and
what
the
it was.
Forgotten Land.
We should play
We
the other
did
one.
that.
Well, they don't.
We beat that one.
The only thing I don't like. The only thing I don't like about. I just want like more of like Kirby and the Forgotten Land like 3D.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Because 2D, there's not really much space.
Well, 2D's fine, but when you got 4-player at the same time, it kind of gets crowded, and the person in front's usually doing all the work.
I like
Okay.
being the headbanded Waddle Dee.
Yeah, and you were good as him too.
Yeah,
I-
I like
we-
his spears.
We beat the whole game,
Yeah.
and
I'm
we
trying
got
to teach
almost
Lucas
all the
this.
Waddle Dees.
I'm trying to teach Lucas the skills that doing things, and then he says we'll get there, but we can't go back. That's why we always have to do it earlier.
Yeah, not everyone likes to do what we did, where we might replay the level to find all the Waddle Dees.
Mm-hmm.
We were having a lot of fun just making sure we found all the Waddle Dees, especially because you have a
I
great
like finding the Waddle Dees because then it's just a Waddle Dee with a Waddle Dee.
yeah, and you have such a great imagination where you have this story of there goes Mocha. You have the story of your adventure that you're playing as that character, and you just go off and you have fun with it. And it was I like those games that are simple but fun, and Kirby has always been really good at that. If you haven't tried Kirby's Return to Dream, I keep saying the wrong one. Kirby's Forgotten Land. There is a demo. There's a free demo. It's a 2-player game, and I think you can drop in and drop out anytime for the assist player. So you could have your kid play as Kirby and get all the different abilities, or you could do that. I did that as the adult because there's a couple other things you have to worry about, like mouthful mode when you can be the car, or you could be the big old road cone.
And
You know, I love the mouthful mode soda dispenser.
Yeah, that's pretty good. But I think it's just because you like shooting things.
It's like a gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Where it's like you just hold a button and it just goes. It just shoots crushed pop cans.
Yeah.
And there's like a rainbow food that if one person gets it, you can get right next to the person that's playing it with you, and you can high five, and then you both have like a rainbow power.
Which makes you
Oh,
invincible. It's like the star in Mario.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. It
There's-
doesn't hurt you at all.
There's this game on the DS. It's called the Legendary Starry. Excuse me. And it's kind of like if you were a starfish in the water, but it was a Kirby game. And I think you would really enjoy it, Elise. I don't know if I have that one, but I will. I'll check and see, because I think you would really enjoy it. If you gotta go, it's okay. Just run. I forget that sometimes as an adult, when you start an event or you start anything with your children, you should remind them, even though they're wiggling around like crazy, that they really have to pee. You should remind them that they should go do that. So There's that. Anyway, at least get back to your mic. I'm talking to you over here, and I would love to keep conversating with you. I think I would love to show you the Legendary Starry. I wonder, you played a lot of Super Lucky's Tale. You really like these kind of like
I'm
simple
really
character
on
action
your
games?
account usually.
That's okay. And you
Because
play.
I'm not very on a big level, and the bosses are hard to beat.
Yeah, you can but on mine, you can just jump around on the levels and play. It's fun. You played a lot of Astro's Playroom. I think you're really big into little character platforming games.
You beat that Master's Playroom game.
Oh yeah, I got it all in that game.
But
Yeah,
you
so-
haven't done all of the, like, trails that time you. I've done the beach time trail.
Oh, time trial. Not a trail. A trial. Do you know what a trial is?
No.
So a trial is like a test. And so they call it a time trial because you're trying to get like a really good time and beat your friends and be the best at it. Oh man, we're getting distracted by the dog because she's so adorable over here.
What?
Anyway, so
How dare
so I wonder what's on our shelf that you would enjoy as like a little character action game.
I like Skylanders.
Oh, I know. That there's a different game I want to show you that I think would be really cool.
What's it called?
Lucas, what I'm telling you is you can't eat a cracker into a microphone because it'd be very loud. Oh boy. I'll show you. We have a day coming up at the end of the month that we'll spend together after school.
That
And we'll
Mommy
play this.
and Lucas are going to come to
Hey,
Derry?
Maybe. I don't know. So, what I'm saying is, there is a game that should work. I'll check first. But there's a game I'd like to show you that I think would be really fun. And then maybe we'll go out and get some sweet dinner somewhere. Where would you go for dinner? What would you like? What would you eat? If you
Me?
could pick anywhere.
Culver's!
Culver's? You always pick Culver's.
Or Russ's.
We do love Russ's.
But Culver's has corn dogs and ice cream.
You know, I hear that the milkshakes at Russ's are pretty good.
Milkshake?
Because they are.
Milkshake.
Milkshake?
Oh,
I don't
there
know.
was a-
I think I would go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah? I think you and like
No!
I love Chick-fil-A.
every mom.
I don't like
I
the
just love
chicken
Chick-fil-A
nuggets.
because they're nuggets and the
I
mac
can
and
never read you. You hate nuggets and you love nuggets. I don't know what your life is. It's very confusing is what it is.
Well, I just love their ice cream as well because like once you have their ice cream, it's like it just dissolves in your mouth.
Ah! Oh, Mocha, not
Well, yeah.
now.
Well, you got her all riled up. You don't have to you don't have to do that. Actually, I would prefer that you didn't.
Come here.
Real quick. I think I mentioned it last time, so I'll mention it here. I beat that Star Wars game last night.
Wait, you did?
I did. It was really good. If you're a fan of Jedi Survivor, if you're a fan of Jedi,
Oh, this thing.
what's it called? Star Wars. Oh, Fallen Order. It's a really nice. It's like they just took that base game and it's still that game, but they just added enough to make it really fun. As I said, Zelda is coming out this weekend. That is going to be my life for a while.
Friday.
You're not. You get over here. She's across the room, yelling from wherever because the dog is all riled up and they're going nuts. Lucas, when was the last time we tried to do? A long time ago. I think it was a couple of years ago, maybe. I had you try to do the Link's Awakening on the Switch. You remember that, the Zelda?
Yeah.
I felt
I
like.
can't get out of the woods.
Well, I just feel like maybe you weren't slowing down and taking your time with some of the puzzle stuff. But all right, come on, we're done. No, please stop doing that, Elise.
I'm just petting her.
No, I know you're getting her all riled up though. Now she's like growling and barking. So I feel like you would probably be good now. I think you could understand it and probably figure it out. I'd be curious for you to try it again and see if you could get through some of those dungeons and see how it goes for you.
Yeah.
'Cause I was playing a lot of those, like, I was playing Super Nintendo Zelda at this point when I was a kid, which is very similar. I actually say the Super Nintendo one's a little harder than that one. I think Link's Awakening has some harder dungeons at the end, but it's an easier one to jump into as the first one. That made it sound like I played the harder one when I was a kid, but really it just means that games were just harder back then because they weren't as well made in some aspects. Like they didn't explain things as well, or they didn't balance things super well. They were just tougher for those types of reasons. Again, Elise, if you do not stop that, I'm going to have to ask you to go upstairs.
No.
Okay. Anyway, Zelda, it's gonna be great. Anything else that you guys want to chat about? Yes, Elise, you don't have to raise your hand. We're all in the same room together. What's up? Talking to your microphone, kiddo. Come back over here. Elise can never think of what she's saying or sit still, apparently. But she's excited to be here. Okay, moving on. Lucas, what about you? Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
Wait, what time are we at?
It doesn't matter. We're just talking.
I don't know. I mean, do you have anything else?
No, I figured that's kind of it. I mean, we're ramping up in the, like I said, birthdays and Zelda and...
Now I know.
What is it, Elise?
Mario Kart.
What about it? You guys did play some of that.
Yeah.
I wonder, you know what?
If you don't have the booster course packs, get them.
Yeah. It's been really cool seeing the booster packs. I wonder, let's see, Mario Kart Booster Pass Wave 4, I think is the next one. Nope, must be Wave 5. Wave 5 release date. I wonder if this one's coming soon, if they've said anything. They're speculating July. So we'll see, July or August. Which is really just saying, oh no, sometime later this year. I don't know. I'm excited to get more of those because at this point, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has become like a hub for almost all of Mario Kart at this point.
We have a lot of fun courses.
Yeah, and you guys love the battle mode. You guys like the...
I like Rainbow Road.
What's your favorite mode that you guys play in like the battle mode stuff?
Renegade Roundup.
That's the one. That's fun.
Mine is like Bomb Battle.
Yeah?
Or Coin Runner.
Oh, I hate Coin Runners and Bomb Blast.
I'm so sorry. Well, look, kids, thanks for taking this time to chat with your old man.
You're not that old.
But I am your old man. I'm your dad. That's a
You're
phrase.
only 37. You're not that old.
You guys are so kind to me.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, that'll do it. Next week, we'll talk about the Zelda, because I love it. And I'm sure we'll talk about some other things.
And you'll be probably starting Zelda already.
So
Of course I will.
I remember you saying this to me. Didn't Zelda cut her hair?
Yeah, I mean, she has shorter hair than she did in the last game. I mean, are you concerned about her look? Are you worried about her, like, what cutting her hair means? Like, you think she's going through a crisis?
No.
I'm just messing with you, buddy.
I don't know. I just think it's really weird for her to cut her hair.
Why?
It's just not normal looking Zelda.
What is normal looking Zelda, I guess?
Long hair.
She looks so different in every Zelda, almost.
Really?
Yeah. She can have short hair if she wants. Look, she's on an adventure, all right? That hair gets
Crazy.
and crazy. Yeah.
Hot? Did you
I
say?
don't know. I'm really excited. Like, the Tears of the Kingdom looks like it's going to be just a riot in terms of wackiness, but I'm really into it for the story reasons. I'm super interested in the worlds they've started to make in Breath of the Wild. So we'll see. But once again, thanks, kids, for joining me here today. And yeah, we'll come back next week, and we'll see how it goes.
Here's the
So
outro.
thanks for tuning in.
Here's the outro.
We'll see you next time.
And here's the outro.
Stop. I have an outro music. All right.
What? Am
Thanks,
I ruining
everyone. We'll see you later.
it? Sorta.